Hey everyone, XanaGear here. I rolled out of bed this morning to a new Spelunky 2 patch posted in the official Spelunky 2 Discord, so I thought I would read it again for YouTube. There are some pretty huge changes in here, starting with the first one, which is Olmec will now throw bombs in Phase 2 only if the player is below him, which changes how most of us probably do the fight when not speedrunning. Um, Having to stand below him obviously changes the entire rhythm to the fight because right now you just sit on his head for 3 minutes and wait for him to bomb the stage out. This is a change that I wanted immediately when the game came out because I said this fight is not fun. Obviously, since then, I have started speedrunning the game, and having to do Olmec in different ways really does make the fight more engaging. And with that, they also reduced Olmec's floaters life to 1 HP, which Olmec's floaters instead of levitators, which makes me laugh. Oh, let me mute my phone. And that makes the fight it makes the fight so much better. I can't wait to do it today. Added layer doors to the right part of Olmec's level, which is a lot better. Having him fall to the right was game over previously. Added leaderboard blocking. See filters, depot filters files after accessing in-game leaderboards once. Not sure what that means. Physics should no longer crush the player as easily before. I assume that will change some weird Olmec corner crushes. Trying to quickly pick something up should now be more responsive. That's amazing because my fiance I know has has an issue with this. She tries to pick up the damsel and whips them almost every time. Bombs can now be tossed while the player is holding one in their hands. I'm not sure what that means because I feel like you could throw the bombs before while holding. I wonder if that was a bug. Players can now grab ladders and ropes while attacking, which is amazing. Fixed Vlad's cape behavior on the quicksands. Dismounting in the air after the mount's second jump while wearing Vlad's cape won't make the mount jump a third time. Okay, I understand. Pressing down plus rope should now send ropes downward without having to crouch first. That's good. I'm sure people were accidentally placing ropes up by accident. Fixed issue where the attack could be spammed while climbing. Players should no longer be able to change directions while attacking while falling. I think that's what I was talking about on my stream the other day with Excalibur, where I quickly turn around while swinging Excalibur. That will be a good change. Fix some weird issues when tossing stuff diagonally with the pitcher's mitt. Fixed issues where players could shoot when leaving through exit doors while on a mount. That's very specific. Fixed issue where dropping a bomb with the pitcher's mitt was being done with too much force. Fixed issue where the bear's trap gold nugget seemed to fly after triggering the trap. So that sounds very confusing to those who canonically use the correct journal terms, but there is a change later that clarifies that. Prevented a hard boss from processing a specific projectile if it doesn't see the projectile. That is related to spoilers. Undune's eye. People were skipping the entire fight when going to the Cosmic Ocean by just shooting the eye before it was opened at the start of the fight. So this technically invalidates some runs, but like whatever. It's probably like a minute on Hectique's world record Cosmic Ocean run. So I'm happy for the change because I did not like being able to skip the Hundun fight. But it also changes the fact that Twiggle can no longer bring a plasma cannon easily to the Cosmic Ocean, which yesterday he brought a plasma cannon to the CO and got 155k in a single level. So that'll change that. And track star achievement will now try to re-unlock on just beating the 30 seconds mark. Fixed jetpack, it should no longer become unusable. That was a bug. Fixed powder keg journals unlock on whipping it. Don't whip the powder keg. Gist shopkeeper's journals entry will no longer unlock if entering uncursed. Fixed mummy's journal entry unlock on killing it with a bomb. I killed so many mummies with bombs on PC when trying to get the journal entry, and I finally just had to run into a mummy and die. Fixed Duot's dust wall rendering, prevented duplicate characters when using the random option on the quick select. Fixed arenas crash when multiple players played with the same characters. Fixed Laser's infinite generation issue in the last game's theme. I wonder if do they mean like the zoo the zoo chunks where there's an infinite laser that stays on all the time, or do they mean there was another bug? I'm not sure. Fixed issue with music not playing properly when reaching Olmec through the first shortcut. Profile win percent now takes all kinds of wins into the equation. Oh, that's good. I guess it wasn't taking the hard and the special win into the equation. Fixed issue when push blocks spawned right in front of arrow traps. Shields will now protect from firebug flames. Haste bombs should no longer bounce off of corners. That was an issue. Fixed punish ball interaction with pipes. Fixed issue where dice shots could sometimes soft lock. Prevented soft locks on being thrown by a vendor or yeti with the punish ball. Fixed issue where certain corners could mess with the jetpack and other stuff. Players will no longer be considered vegan if they consume the elixir. I guess there is some honey in the elixir or something. Prevented vendors from angering when touching a level generated cobweb. Okay. The player ghost is now able to flip and shake during the dash. Oh, player ghost. Okay, I read that as ghost, and I'm like, is the ghost like flip a lot? Prevented magma men from spawning on a tile of lava where they immediately fall down. That's amazing. I know that's an issue with the drill. Made cursed pots a lot less likely to be accidentally destroyed on Neo Babylon. It's funny, I thought they had already patched this with a stealth fix because I haven't had a single ghost jar break in Neo Babylon since release day. But apparently it wasn't fixed, and now it should be. Fixed punish ball behavior on the Tiamat in the Tiamat special exit. Star challenge generation should now be guaranteed, which is amazing. That I thought that might have just been intended since it's not critical to any path through the game, but having the clone gun be guaranteed is fantastic. Prevented some projectiles from tossing stuff backwards. Adjusted grabbing point for climbing gloves and climbable entities. Hundun will no longer destroy. It's funny, they mentioned the eye earlier of Hundun without naming the boss, and then they named the boss here. Spoilers, devs, come on. Hundun will no longer destroy metal or light arrows stuck to walls. Fixed first theme boss rolling up the side of the level. Fixed floating orbs collisions. That I'm assuming that's the Cosmic Ocean, which is good because I like try to jump on an orb and then it bounces me across the level and I die. It's fun. Fixed issue where spike balls damaged players before moving. Fixed co-op crash when flag carrier wasn't the first player and a hired hand carried the idol to the exit. Fixed UFO sound in the character selection screen on starting a new game. Fixed issue when lasers collided with armored Olmites. Teleporter backpacks base price is now 12,000. Hover packs base price is now 12,000, down from 20,000. That'll make it actually, I don't know, the hover pack is not good for anything other than like teleport runs where you can't get a jetpack. For me anyway. I know it's fun to use, but it's not useful to me in most situations just because maybe I'm just not practiced with it. Black markets items are now sold at base price. So does that reduce the price of the Hedjet? Because if it does, that is very good. We will see. Landmines placed or triggered by players will now enrage vendors. Dang it! Dang it! Fixed Yeti Queen incorrectly spawning in the Yeti King's floor. Prevented some NPC conversations from being triggered from different rooms. Let me explain the landmines thing. If you place a landmine on the bodyguard in 6-3 and get the shotgun, he does not get mad at you. And it makes low percent. Not low percent. It makes any percent nice. Or it just playing the game, it makes it nice. But having them be mad at you, that's unfortunate. Alright, prevented some NPC conversations from being triggered from different rooms. If a partially blocked door can be entered, it can now be entered from both layers. I know Meowmix got stuck in a back layer before, I believe. Increased gold coins, or maybe someone in the Discord got stuck in the back layer once. Increased gold coin shape slightly so they can be pushed away with the whip. That was an issue with no gold. Fixed issue where falling platforms would sometimes break on pets without dealing damage. Break on pets. Fixed issue when the True Crown triggers the teleport while inside a pipe. Fixed loyalty of cloned players. Added back button hint on the main menu. Okay. Prevented Yeti King from freezing the players while they are crossing a door. Fixed flying arrows with rotation. With rotation. I'm not sure what that means. Localized some extra texts. Tossing a cursed pot against a specific enemy during his attack now correctly curses him as well. Fixed crash when a landmine was brought to the ending sequence. Fixed some crashes in the dice shop. Capped leaderboard resource usage. Fixed black market issue where the middle row shops were using the wrong floor. Equipables will now ignite on any Magma Man contact. A certain minister generation should now be guaranteed. That was an issue where you could get to Eggplant World and then suddenly, oh, I have to come here again now. Renamed Bear Trap to Totem Trap and renamed Snap Trap to Bear Trap. They're trolling us. The developers are trolling us. Just when we get used to one, they rename it to the other thing. In like 2 months, they're going to rename it to, you know, Spike Trap or something. Evil. Truly evil. I understand why they did it, because everyone was calling the Snap Trap the Bear Trap, and everyone was calling the Bear Trap something else because they didn't know what it was called. So that makes sense. Removed a couple of sprite artifacts. Optimized CPU usage of AI. Changes to prepare audio system for multi-context update. Multi-context update, okay. Audio system optimizations. Invalidate input on opening any pop-up to prevent auto selection. Prevented posse rooms in Duat. I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny. Prevented secondary rooms from spawning inside challenge rooms. That's a good change. Okay, so that's the whole patch. Extremely, extremely good. The Olmec change is just massive. I cannot believe that they changed the Olmec fight, and I'm very happy about it because I don't have to sit on Olmec's head anymore, and he only has 1 HP, so I can just go down there and whip him a bunch. It's gonna be fantastic, and so you can catch me streaming the Olmec fight later on tonight on twitch.tv/XanaGear, and feel free to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to the channel. I'm almost to 1,000 subs. I've got like 100 more to go. I'm very close. I'm glad you're all liking my love of Spelunky 2 because I truly love this game, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.